Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie G back here again. Thanks for joining me in today's video. Welcome to my channel, everyone. My name is Jamie G. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and pretty much all things digital. So if that's of interest to yourself, please consider subscribing via the link below. Now, what I'm covering today is a very simple way you can create your own landing pages for affiliate offers for your clients, just for the sake of doing it. Let's jump into it. I'm just going to jump on my computer and I'll see you guys on the inside. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thanks very much for joining me. It's Jamie G here once again, and today we're just going to go through how to set up a landing page. Now, if you haven't figured it already, I do tend to use Builderall quite a lot for a lot of the projects that I run. If that's of interest to yourself, there is a link below here. There is offering a 7-day free trial if you'd like to follow along. If you would like to swipe the eventual landing page that I'm about to create, then I'm going to leave a link for that as well. Now, you would obviously need to have an account with Builderall in order to grab that, but it is yours for the taking if you choose. Anyway, I digress. So look, in the Builderall platform, all we need to do is just refer to builders, and I've got my little timer there. Hopefully this isn't going to take too long. Click on drag and drop Pixel Perfect, the one we want. Now, obviously, these are all my sites here. I'm not going to worry about that. This is a brand spanking new website. Now, it is a little bit unfortunate that my screen recording software does not like me recording the screen. And so in doing so, when I'm trying to do things like load a page, which usually speaking should be relatively straightforward and quick, you'll find that it's quite clunky and slow going from one to the other. So I do apologize in advance for that. Having said that, what we're going to do is grab one of the pre-existing sales funnels, and I'm just going to edit those. So let's have a look. Now, this is going to be to collect people's emails. So it needs to be something that can people can enter their details in. Now, obviously, I can edit absolutely any of these. Electrician, pool cleaner, etc., nice and groovy. Jewelry, blah blah blah, coming soon. Agency. There's obviously quite a few templates here. So what we might be better off doing is referring to the actual sales funnel section itself. It might be a little bit easier. I'm just going to scroll back up. If we just click on the sales funnel section, it's just going to pop up all those ones under there. So we can just have a look through as well. If there's any other there that may resonate. In fact, you know what? I'm going to switch that entire thing. I really like this one here. I really like that. It's nice and clean. It's plain. It's simple. And for the type of traffic that I'm going to be running to it, that's exactly what I want. So as you can see, there is a whole bunch of templates, and oh no, there we go, hero funnel. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I happen to know there's a gentleman online that has something that looks very, very similar to this. It's just got a photo of himself there, slightly greener in colors, offering a lead magnet, and I think from memory that converts at something ridiculous like, oh gosh, don't quote me, but I think it's like 53% or something like that. So for every 100 visitors, you're going to get basically 53 opting in to receive the information. So pretty damn cool. So actually, I'm going to do an about turn, and I've obviously fluffed around too much. It's already the 5-minute mark, so let's get started. I'm just going to click on edit. Alrighty, we're just back on the page. Like I say, I do apologize, folks. It's just that the recording software often takes quite a long time when I'm trying to load pages and stuff. So anyway, I digress. So here we go. We've got this funky looking page, and clearly we won't need to do that much to it, basically because it already looks pretty smick. And I'm just going to go check it on a mobile, see what it looks there. Again, yep, nice and clean. Nice and clean, some social stuff there, which helps people share it and gets it a little bit more engagement. Yep, copyright, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yep, like it, like it, like it. Okay, cool, back to the desktop. Alrighty, so what are we going to put in here? Let's think of something. I'm going to, do I want a logo? No, I'm going to get rid of a logo. Now, if I was going to create a logo, by the way, you can actually do it via Builderall, or alternatively, you can just refer to canva.com. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's a free service, allows you to create logos and presentations and all sorts of stuff. It's an amazing piece of software. I've upgraded to the premium version because I use it a lot for basically my clients and myself and everything. You do not need to do that for this type of stuff, but you can still create some really funky logos on canva.com. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of that. It's not really relevant to what we're looking at. And again, I know I'm conscious of time. I've sort of wasted a lot of it. Cool. What's our headline going to be? What are we going to say that's going to grab these people's attention? What am I even doing? This is in the internet marketing niche. So let's have a think about this for a second. What can I offer? Alrighty. So I've now got my headline. Struggling to get started with affiliate marketing, get your mini video guide to learn how the pros are able to drive hordes of traffic to their offers. So I can change that, I can do anything I want with that. So what I'm going to do, just highlight that back section there, click away from that, get that thing, drag that down, create more space there, highlight that there, create that on a new line. Struggling to get started, let's change that so it all goes on one line. Struggling with, let's just try struggling with affiliate marketing, see how that reads. Struggling with affiliate marketing, get our mini video guide to learn how the pros are able to drive hordes of traffic to their offers. I'm going to put something else there, steal their best kept secrets. Something like that. Anyway, the point of what I'm doing here is I'm showing you how to create the landing page. Obviously, you don't want to basically copy this verbatim, anything like that. It's just purely for the sake of going through this example. I'm just going to make a space there. I'm going to get that once again. This little thing here drags everything in order, nice and neat. I might actually leave some space just in case I do some further editing. And actually, you know what, I'm going to put that on a separate line as well. Bang, there we go. Alrighty, so let's we can change the color scheme. We can do anything we want. I probably want to capitalize these as well, just because it stands out a little bit. It looks a little bit more professional, and kind of gives a little bit of a feeling of punchiness to it. Struggling with affiliate. Hey, you know what? In a perfect world, I should have made that entire thing all in caps. Like I say, exact same reason. What we're going to do is just highlight that, make that over here text color. I'm going to drop down. What do we got here? Let's choose something super funky, like a nasty looking red. Or no, let's make it blue. It's a nice blue color. There we go. Boom. There we go. And here we go. We're going to make this one red as hell. Boom. There we go. Now, that is so ridiculously basic, but you'd be surprised at how much that in itself will draw attention. Okay, it doesn't like me putting spaces there for some reason. That's interesting. Still the best kept secrets. Okay. Now, what we can even do is even change the font with that there. I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller, and it's currently 60. Make it seem like it's a little bit clandestine. There we go. Boom, chakalaka. Maybe Control I to make that italic. And again, it just seems like it's a sub-headline type thing. Get that back, put that there, bang, still center. Let's right click on that, make sure it is centered. Enter your details below, and we'll send it over. Send it right over. Right over. I don't really like that. It reads pretty poorly, so let's see if we can change that up font-wise. Yeah, that's all right. Enter your details below. And I wonder if we can do this. There we go. It looks a little bit neater. Kind of, does it? Maybe not. Nope, it doesn't. Below. Okay, cool. Send it right over. Yeah, it's not a very good headline, I must admit. Like I say, I'm really just going through this process. If I wasn't recording, I'd probably spend a bit more time thinking about this and seeing how that reads. And same with the color scheme up here. But again, I'm just doing this for the sake of showing you guys how to edit it all. Image, let's get rid of that. A right click on that one. I'm going to change the image, or I can use an external image. I've got a link elsewhere. Alrighty, so what we can do is have a look at some of the images that we've got already in here. If you do have them in here yourself, I can put one just of me and my goofy face, or one of my other businesses. Or you can put something like that. That's just a little image that I made of basically implying that it's a video. And it shows this is I guess some commission from using a particular method. So what do we want? We want to brand it as ourselves, ideally, or something that's relevant to our offer. There's no point putting anything that's kind of random, like trees or something. So I might just put that there, my face. I tend to use this image a lot, rightly or wrongly. I don't even know if it's a good image. Oh, dude, what are you doing? This massive. Alrighty. Let's see if we can trim this a little bit. So I'm like looking over there like, hey, I'm going to send it right over. Yeah. No, I don't like it. Let's get rid of that. What else do we have? What's something I can use? I can use my list exploder. I can use, oh yeah, that'll do. Some Builderall stats for your viewing pleasure. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so it doesn't necessarily need to look neat. The process that I'm going through here is just literally to show how easy it is to edit your own landing pages via Builderall. Yeah, so have that there. It looks nice. That's fine. Yep. Cool. And submit. We want to get rid of that again. Right click. You can change that to, let's go to configure or appearance. Let's change the appearance. And there's a couple of different options there. So me personally, I think that that orange tends to stick out a little bit more. Kind of reminds me of something you might see off Amazon. I'm just going to neaten that up a little bit. So that's why I prefer to use that. I'm going to change the configuration here and just go to that one. Save as layout. Sure, why not? Just going to go up here, click on save. And I'm going to put it on test list page. You can really put anything you want there. It's completely up to you what you choose. Alrighty, bang, hero page. Yep, save that, nice and easy. Boom, here we go. Follow me to keep yourself up. Cool. So then, of course, the other thing I need to do is add my social properties in here. I'm not going to bother right now. Make some message of purpose. Okay, cool. Let's chuck in something here. There you go. I'm not even going to try and edit that. It's just purely for the sake of going through this process. Yeah. Get that. Pushes that up. Again, we're going to change that. Oh no, that's glued to that, isn't it? Boom, chuckalaka. I like that. Maybe down a little bit. Nice. And same with that one. We want to push that down slightly. And then we want to bring this back up over here. Yeah, perfect. Boom. Perfect. Nice. There we go. Alrighty, so there you have it. Pretty straightforward, really. As you can see, I'm just going through and editing these particular details. Now, what I will also do is connect my autoresponder to this. So I can go either capture where I configure, sorry. Now, if you're like me, I personally use GetResponse. So in order to connect that, all I do is just click on GetResponse. I can then click on See My Forms, or if I know the URL, I can just paste it in there for the form that I've created for this particular list. But that's it, nice and easy. And then that way it will redirect to your external autoresponder. So nice and straightforward there as well. Now, if you do decide to use the autoresponder as part of Builderall, they do have Mailing Boss, which is their own built-in one. That's something I personally don't use it just because I've always been with GetResponse, and yeah, I really like it. So I'm going to leave a link for GetResponse there if you're interested in having a look around. It's a 30-day trial just to test it out, see what you think, and that's it. So anyway, that's that. So what I do, like I say, I would save, which I already have. Boom. Okay, cool. So let's assume that I've gone through that process there to put that as part of my autoresponder. And believe it or not, that's as much as you need to do. You don't need anything fancy because you'd be surprised at how well something that looks ghastly like that actually converts. And this allows them to share that on the social properties as well. So, what do I do to those arrows, man? That's crazy. Cool, nice and easy. Just create a bit more space with that. There we go. And that one there. There we go. Nice, and actually that's slightly off kilter. Boom. There we go. Done. Okay, so that's that. And you can adjust them however you want. Basically, you can rotate it or make it smaller or bigger or anything that you want, or get rid of it altogether. if you're so inclined, or just bring that down, blah, blah, blah. The other thing I will do is just click on the logo over here. I'm going to get rid of that. Cool, that's done. And then the other thing we need to do is just go to the next stage in the funnel. So thank you, which is right there. Now, if you do ever get stuck on these, all you need to do is just click on Blueprint. It'll actually give you a bit of guidance as to how to use the funnel and what you'd use it for. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to click on the thank you page. So what you can do, here's the really funky thing, right, is that once they go to the thank you page, you can put in something like a little video of you in there that basically just says, hey, thanks very much, we're going to send it out soon, whatever you're offering them. And then you can put a video there that basically says, by the way, I was able to get some massive results from using something I think is going to help you guys out. There's a link below. Check it out if you're interested, blah, 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 blah. And just you're not even selling. It's basically just the process of getting them to click on that. And that there will then take them to the affiliate offer. Anyway, that's it. Once you're happy with those things, click up there, click on save once again. Yep, save, boom, chakalaka, and that will then be live once you publish that in your account. Nice and easy. So anyway, I'm going to do some more edits and I'll do another follow-up video as to this whole thing. And of course, if you do want to swipe that, that will be available in that video, and I'll leave a link for this particular thing here as well if you do want to swipe that. So anyway, I hope that has been some use to you, and any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below. And yeah, feel free to join me for videos in future. My name is Jamie G. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.